Funny conversations only brokers can't chit-chat. Talking about chit-chat.
You already know what the fuck is going on. I'm on my Funk Flex shit all 2021. Everybody can't come up here. Y'all already know what the fuck is going on. It's Miss Chit-Chat, and you are now tuned into the chat room. Everybody can't come up here. Everybody don't got bars, and I don't fuck with everybody. I got Connie Diiamond in the building.
Yeah, I know what the fuck going on, man. It's Connie motherfucking Diamond. You about to get this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Look. I'm getting A in the back of the Mozzie. Said he from Houston, he keeping my hottie. He at the bank trying to pay for the body. I'm telling my friends I got in the Pilates. Riding the beat like I'm Ryo, nigga. Straight to the bank, then I'm sliding on niggas. Show me a group of her niggas that's solid. Me and my bitches divide them niggas. I let your nigga beatbox on the coochie, then told him to cop me Emilio Pucci. You and your friends on the gram from a fake page sending me threats. It's giving goofy. Who nigga next? Bad and I'm bougie. I'm from the city, girl. I keep a Uzi. That's word of my mother. I'm packing a toolie. Don't argue with bitches. Ain't adding a groupie. Swimming in money. My shit need deep. Treat PPPs like EBT. Let him hit once, might let him hit twice. But I never let the nigga repeat me. Bitch, I'm about money, come CC me. Take a look at my neck, straight VV. These wanna fuck with a G, no DEP. Yeah, I'm in the bad boys, no PED. Ho, hey, oh, let's do it. Dark skin foreign, ho, you a Buick. You bitches boring, ain't making no music. Back on the seats of them bitches to boot it. Now how I do when I get the recruiting and dump on the news if we getting the shooting. Bitches ain't shit, calling my students. All of my deck here, they want the blueprint. Hey, don't add as a circle,
Hi, everybody. You're now tuned into the chat room. I got my girl Connie Diiamond here. I'm super happy to see you.
Super happy to be here.
Yeah, so I literally found out about you about like 5-6 years ago when you dropped your Summer 16 freestyle, and I've been tapped in ever since. And it seems like you've really been the talk of the town, like you going crazy, the On the Radar Cypher, BET even told you as an artist that's carrying the torch. So tell me, how's everything been moving for you over this time?
Everything has been moving really smooth. Nothing perfect. Everyone knows doing music it's not like a one straight lane kind of thing. It's it has its ups and downs and hardships. So I've just been trying to stay focused and motivated and creative. So that's pretty much the only thing that's been kind of keeping me like on my feet right now. So it's been cool. It's a good vibe. It's fun.
So do you feel like it happened overnight? Because I feel like I've been seeing you working really hard for a really long time, but I feel like some people see it as, she just lit out of nowhere. So do you think it happened overnight, or do you feel like you've really been putting the work and you're finally getting the respect you deserve?
None of this shit happens overnight. Some people see that happen with other artists because some of their music goes viral or they have like viral moments. But for me, I've been working for a very long time. So for the people that are tuned in and I feel like, oh, where she came from, like just make sure y'all do your research. Because
Right.
I've definitely been doing this shit. So, it's a good vibe, man. I'm in a good space right now. I feel like everything happens when it's supposed to, so.
Right, 100%, I agree.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. What do you feel like the support has been like for you in New York on a personal level, as far as the media, the fans, other rappers? What do you think the support has been?
The support is good. For me, it's been good. I feel like I always have a pretty good support system when it comes to my fans, supporters, family, friends. Like anytime I release something, people are always kind of sort of waiting for it because I kind of always take a little reset for myself just to kind of maybe rebrand a little or regroup and just kind of like figure out which way I want to go. I always have like a really dope layout when I'm ready to like put out more music. So the support is good for me. The support is good. I don't some people do, some people don't, but I have enough around me that keeps me going. So I'm good at space.
Are there any like DJs or influencers in the city who would you have really like helped you on your path or journey?
You mean like you?
Yeah. From me.
I mean, I do want to say shout out to you doing your thing because since day one, you have been somebody who has supported me throughout everything that I do, and I do appreciate you. So you're at the top of that list. Period. But a couple of other blogs they do their thing. They give me a little repost. They hit me on the sideline. They want to do new questionnaires and things like that. The support from the city and influencers has been pretty good.
So a lot of people, they compare you to Missy Elliott for your style, your versatility. Do you think she has a big influence on you musically?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of different artists influence me and my creative process growing up. But she definitely was one of them. Just alone, like what you just said, like the creativity, the ability to just kind of just tap into different sounds, different vibes, and not give a fuck what people think about.
Right. So you would say that you were heavily influenced by the 2000s overall, right?
Of course.
So who
everyone could tell that.
Right. Who are some other people who you would say who have influenced you, like style wise, music wise, like
music wise, Dipset, music wise, Jada Kiss, Ghostface Killer, Remy Ma, heavy. Super heavy for her because it just was amazing to see somebody coming from a place that I came from. Right, the Bronx. Yeah, I remember everybody was feeling the Bronx when Remy Ma came out. Yeah, and then it's like, when people, it's almost like, when you growing up and you see people, you idolize people, you feel, sometimes people they don't look like you. A lot of people that we idolize don't look like us. She was somebody that I felt like looked like me, in a sense of complexion and
Did you get to attend her Chrome 23 battle event the other day?
I actually did. I had a personal invite, by the way.
Nice.
So yes, it was dope. It was dope. It was so dope. It was so good. Like it brought me back to that battle rap stage. I don't really watch like battle rap now, but I am tuned in with a few people. It was so good. Like the females aren't getting enough like
respect. Yeah,
they're not getting enough because they was doing it. It was beautiful. It was so good. A lot of people was in the building. Davies was in the building. Fat Joe was in the building. Mama was in the building. Shout out to her. She's a sweetheart. It was a lot of people in the building. It was good vibes though.
So let me ask you a question. If they offered you the correct bag to, do a battle rap, would you do it or not?
I personally would not do battle rap. This is not the first time someone has asked me that. I've been approached multiple times, and I don't think it's for me. But shout out to the females that are.
I mean, yeah, because you be talking a little spicy in them tracks.
Yeah,
I mean, be catching the
it's more to just that. Like, I'm a very sensitive person at the same time, so I don't feel like I'll be able to like stand on stage while somebody's telling me, oh.
That's how I feel too. I feel like next thing you know, I'm gonna be getting into a girl fight with somebody. Cause
it's gonna get very much math hoffa, and I'm not gonna do that. So not for me. But shout out to the ladies that's killing it. They do anything.
Right. So back to the basics. When did your rap journey begin? Like, when did you pick up the pen?
I started rapping at like 14. It started out doing poetry. I was doing mad poetry slams and Black History Month shit. Like
in the Bronx?
No, in Queens actually. A lot of people don't know that I actually went to school in Queens.
What school did you went to? Because I'm from Queens.
Oh, I went.
Sorry.
I went to Jack, and then I got kicked out, and then I went to Springfield. So I graduated from Springfield High School.
And I went to Van, and then I got kicked out. Then I went to Jamaica.
See, and Queens have very bad high schools, but yeah. That was, so like, I have a little background with, Queens, New York. Like, I'm not gonna act like I don't, but like, I'm a Bronx girl, so.
Yeah, so that's what was gonna be my next question, literally. Like, where did you actually grow up at, and what was it like growing up there?
I was in Rosedale for a little while, and then I moved to Queens Village. They call it Shadyville.
Shadyville, right?
Yeah. I was in the Ville for like probably.
They be
like
trying to make
2
Queens
years.
so hood.
Yeah, it's cool. It was good vibes. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I've just always been a Bronx girl. Most of my family lives in the Bronx. Like, my mom, my dad, my siblings. Everybody's out there. My cousins. So, like, I pretty much just went to school out there.
So, if you could tell your younger self something, what would you tell her, the 14-year-old Connie Diiamond?
I would tell 14-year-old Connie Diiamond to stay focused, to stay motivated, and to stay consistent. Consistency beats everything in this industry. I had so many opportunities that I felt like slipped out of my hands because I wasn't consistent with my music, which is why now nothing can stop me because I'm just now today realizing
I agree. I definitely feel like you probably could have been a little further if you was working harder. But I feel like y'all New York girls sometimes, like, y'all be so cocky and confident with the bars because you could really spit the pen. It's like, I don't really got to do much because I already know I'm that girl. And I feel like sometimes that's what holds you guys back.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say personally, like, that statement's for me because my biggest thing is about, like, what people don't understand is that when you, like, the rap game is very, I don't want to say it was saturated because there's room for everybody, but like it turned into something completely different, and music evolves in every day. So it's like now it's just like a bunch of, it's mad. The drill is today's. For New York. New York is drill right now. Like, that's it. It's a lot of female rappers coming in.
So what do you think about the drill scene in New York right now? What do you think about how everybody's doing drill? We were never really doing drill before, but right now it's a big thing. Some people are saying they don't even want to play drill music anymore because all the problems it's bringing. So what do you think about the drill music in New York right now?
I mean, there's always been issues. There's drill's not. I don't feel like drill is the reason why there's violence. People fight and beef all the time. So it's like, and it's just.
I mean,
it's
I
just
agree,
an
but I
outlet.
definitely feel like the talking crazy in the music is adding to it, and I will not take away from that because
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, but I do not blame drill music for today's violence. I feel like people are violent. Some people are violent, and it's just is what it is.
So, what song made you fall in love with hip hop?
What song? Churches with Ghosts, Ghostface Killer.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, if you could sit down and have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
XXXTentacion because of his.
That's one of my favorite songs by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be having that on repeat.
I had a moment where I just like I love people that are very versatile. That's the kind of person that I try to be. I try to make sure I tap into different sounds because music is not a one lane kind of thing. Like music is just about being creative, and I try to be as creative as I can. And he kind of made me feel like I could do like so much. Like listening to some of his music, it's like, oh my god, he can rap like this, he can rap like that. He's singing his own vocals, he's making his own beats, he's doing everything. And sonically everything really sound good together. So I feel like I would just talk to him and try to just understand like what made him create certain music, certain songs that he made.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. It's definitely for you. If you could choose between true love and your career being at its peak, meaning Connie Diiamond is charting everywhere, what would you choose and why?
I don't understand.
Oh my God. If your man was like, listen, we're in love right now. I feel like you need to quit the music. It's either.
My man would never ask me to do that, so I don't know.
You feel like you have both?
I could definitely have both.
All right. All right, so if you had the opportunity to put two people in a song to make a hit record, who would they be?
Two people on a song to make a hit record. Underground.
It could be mainstream. I'm talking about hit record, like, you feel me?
Record. I would definitely use Drake.
Okay, that's one of my favorite rappers, so I'm here for it.
I would definitely use
Kanye and Drake. Yeah. That's mixed.
Very mixy, but see what I mean? It's gonna make people click. It's gonna be what's cool? Click, press play.
This is chess, not checkers.
See?
So what are some things on your career bucket list?
Oh man, I definitely want to get some fucking endorsements, some hair endorsements.
Yeah, you should definitely get some hair endorsements.
I'm like a hairstylist on the side of this. That's kind of my bread and butter. So like something to just kind of like give back to the girls. Something. I like colorful hair.
So how is it like
stuff
managing, doing hair and like, being a rap artist?
It's cool. I mean, I just, with that, you gotta just make time for,
hair and make time for
make time. Yeah. So I'm a night owl. So like I like to do music in the night, like late at night. Like I'll go to the studio like 11, 12 o'clock at night. So and then I work during the day. So it works out for me.
So speaking of collabs, over the years, you've collaborated with a lot of females from Asian Doll to Naima Supreme, Miss Banks, Billy B, and now Big Zen.
Right.
Why is it so easy for you to collaborate with females opposed to like other girls?
I feel like it's easy for me because a lot of girls are catty. I don't feel like I'm a catty girl. I also feel like when you're like confident in yourself and what you can bring,
right.
you kind of just set the tone for the relationship, for the conversation, for the song. Like if you coming in moving weird, then it's like, and also just being genuine. It has to like kind of natural. All of these features kind of like naturally just happen. Most of them I did the reaching out.
Right.
Because I felt like sonically we would sound good together and people fuck with me, so.
Nah, I like that. I like that you actually reach out. Because some girls, like, they want to collab with other girls. I hear them tell me all the time. They be like, oh, chit-chat, I want to work with her. But they be like, I'm scared to reach out because, I never know what she might say. And I feel like that's a lot of times why collabs don't happen because pride.
A lot of my features happen because I reached out. Most of those girls that you mentioned is because I reached out, and then for the people that I'm still connected with, it's because the relationship, because it was genuinely a good vibe. So yeah.
So how did you get on Jim Jones' project?
Ooh, an A&R that works over at Empire. He actually saw me from one of my freestyles on viral, the Bowl If I Want To. So when he saw that, he reached out. and he was interested, and he said Jim is doing a project. He wants a girl from New York with a New York sound. He wanted and then that was that. I came through. He was in the other studio. I laid my verse. I left. And he hit me up the next day, like, yeah, you need to come back to the studio.
Because he was fucking with it. I heard he mentioned you in, like, an interview recently, too, right?
Yeah, he's definitely cool. He's definitely, like, on some, I call him Uncle Jim. He's mad cool. Like, he's good vibes.
That's super, super dope. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I will be signed to a major label. My songs will be charting. Yeah, I just see, yeah, of course, definitely manifesting. I see a bright future for myself, you know. I'm going to keep my foot on the gas and just hope for the best. You know, I got a lot of stuff in the tuck, a lot of good features in a stash. A lot's going on, so just keep your eyes open.
Right. All right. Thank you for coming. It was amazing.
No problem.
It's a wrap.
Bye.
No.